Welcome everyone to Totally Online Gaming Group's D&D 5th Edition campaign, The Blackest Heart. We're glad you guys could join us. We have a few short announcements. Hopefully you've been watching the pre-show video. That's got most of the good info on it. But, as always, we've got to give a shout out to our sponsor, Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. So, take it away, Jacob.
Critical Hit Gaming Supplies for your dice bags, dice sets, dice trays, gaming mats, and gaming miniature needs. Now, if there's a specific gaming miniature that you want but you can't see in their store, they most likely might have it. So if you go onto their page, you can go to the in between their My Account and Cart to the Contact Us and be able to go on ahead and get that going for yourself. As well as if you use the code TOGG15 to get 15% off of any order that you purchase. Back to you, DM.
All right. And, yeah, he finally made it, but I'll have to readjust the cameras here in a little bit. But before I do, we do have a couple announcements that I do want to make sure...
Diane.
Yes. I want to make sure everyone knows.
Wait, whose spot am I in?
You're Izzy's.
Oh, you're in my spot.
We are doing a giveaway tonight. Okay? A little bit later on, I will give out a keyword, and then everyone will have like about 15 minutes to type in that keyword. You'll get to type it in once and once only. If you type it in more than once, it's going to automatically kick you out of the contest. But this is what you will win: an official TOGG dice bag and these gorgeous silver and purple kind of sparkly dice, the metal dice. And those are from Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. They're really awesome. The other thing I want to mention is this right here. We have merch now. Okay? You guys can go check out our merch store. We've got a whole bunch of cool things, including... Oh, hold on, let me get that out of the way so you can see it better. We have these t-shirt options, the official TOGG logo option, the fuck clothes option, courtesy of Rogar running around naked and fighting, the show me what you got, and the Foxo Snoot boots. And they all come in different color options you guys can choose from. There's also an official TOGG mouse pad, if that's your thing. But you can go check out our merch, and hopefully if you guys like that, you know, you'll have the availability to get that now. So we hope you give that a look. But I believe that is about it for intro stuff. Anybody got anything else? No? Okay, in that case, we bring you The Blackest Heart. Okay, and we are back, and you'll have to forgive me as I'm going to have to be trying to manipulate cameras around since it shifted things around in Discord when our final player was able to finally join us. So I will do that, but while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and look at where we left off last time. So, last time, you had said your final goodbyes to Oak and to his tribe as he decided that he was needed there, so he should stay with his people and help to lead them, as he is now the lieutenant in his tribe. You also journeyed on, and as you journeyed on, you had a few nice days, nothing too difficult, travel seemed pretty nice, and then you arrived at Bennet's Bridge, which is a fairly large town that is entirely built on a bridge that spans across the Tisrain River, which is a very large, wide river that runs through the continent. And this is pretty much the easiest place to cross. So you guys decided, hey, let's head over there. Let's get let's get across the river, get our horses and stuff across the river, and on our way to Asteron. Well, on your way through the town, you happen to notice a small elf girl arguing with a noble, and that noble seemed pretty pissed off, but the elf girl was more than holding her own and basically shouting him down, while a Goliath sat in the background, basically just watching with kind of a smile on his face. And the elf girl all of a sudden pulls out a knife, and you can fully see her intent to stab this guy. And that's when you approached and began to try to figure out what the hell is going on and defuse the situation. And you eventually did. And then the Goliath looked over at Diana and Jacob, those two in particular, and asked a question as to whether or not they had ever traveled with another Goliath. And when they said, yes, that's when things went a little quiet, as Diana had no idea what to tell him at that point. And that is where we left off and where we are picking up now. So, by all means,
The poor Goliath! I don't want to make him a sad puppy.
go right ahead, and you may
I don't
now
want to break
explain...
his heart! No!
Oh, you don't want to break my heart, though?
You don't have a heart right now! Is it wrong? Exactly!
So,
I don't know how to answer this.
well, but, you know, he was there for a while, yeah, I guess. Like, maybe a night?
Did he ever tell you where he went?
What is...
Do you believe
It's
in a
kind of
god?
complicated.
Did he tell you where he went or no?
Do you believe in a god of any type?
Why?
I
'Cause
think
he's
they're
with
trying to
them
tell you
now.
that your brother is dead.
It wasn't so here's the thing. So yes, we knew your brother. We actually knew the group your brother traveled with. Some things happened. Said group was trying to help us because we got attacked by an army of giant man-eating spiders, and we didn't realize what had happened until we ran into the group months later. And we found out Earthguard had died protecting us.
It was like a month later. I checked my math.
I'm sorry.
Died protecting you?
Yeah.
Aye.
So, we have a thing that we're trying to do, and we happened to come across his group, and we were traveling together for about a day or so, but we got overrun while we were camping in a forest, and we all got attacked. They showed up, told us to run while they took care of the spiders, and they're a group that's known for being badasses. They're supposed to be really good fighters, but I guess even really good fighters have an off day?
Are you saying he died because it was an off day?
Okay!
Very fucked up, but okay.
Generally, when one of my people die, we throw a giant party and light their body on fire and let them return back to where they once came. Like we normally don't have to go, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. We generally party to actually, signify how good of a life they had. I'm not used to doing this!
I see.
Was he buried properly?
We think the group said they were taking care of his body the way he would have wanted it to be taken care of.
Alright.
Because we weren't official members of their group, we weren't really there to help with whatever they did.
He was in the
At this point, I'm at a loss for words. The guy's gonna step back a bit and just be stunned for a few moments.
I'm gonna wave my hands around like blessings of Halor on you.
I'm just watching this exchange, like, back and forth, like tennis.
So, are we going now?
It's
Good
we
talk.
just his brother died. Rogar.
Yes, I blessed him, and I mean, aren't we on a very important mission?
Well, technically speaking, you are the reason his brother died, so you probably
I don't know
owe him.
They
No,
owe
I'm
him.
not saying you.
Oh.
The people you need to address, you owe him.
Well, you owe him.
I don't know, money.
Yeah.
There is literally
Information.
nothing that equals the value of a person's life. There is no way you can pay for how much a person is worth, especially if they're a family
life for a
member.
life, an eye for an eye. I don't know.
So you
What?
want him to kill one of us? And
Well,
she's
I
just
didn't-
gonna look at Jacob like he's so fucking
I
insane.
mean, I can do it, but I don't think it'd be any less painful.
I don't think we're supposed to kill each other.
I wasn't saying.
Thank you, Rogar.
You're welcome. I am a diplomat.
None of you need to die.
Aww.
Looking for him for years.
And she's gonna point at the elf, but when she hears his comment, Diana's just gonna slowly lower her hand and go, well, now I feel like shit.
I'm sure, he fought honorably.
The whole reason I was out here is because I heard rumors of him being out here.
He probably was at one point. We know the group he was traveling with, if you want a name.
You can kill that group if you would like.
He was traveling with a group called the Frostbreakers.
That's what I was thinking.
I've heard of them.
They were,
An interesting group, that's for sure. Still don't like tieflings.
Do you mind
Racist.
telling me more about him?
Of
How you
course!
traveled?
And Diana's instantly gonna perk up, because Bard has a chance to tell stories. Leave her alone.
about a dead man.
Yeah.
Shush!
Go ahead and
So,
tell your story.
I'm just gonna leave it as Diana tells stories. I don't actually know that group's... That's from your other game, so I don't know...
Like, alright, let's go.
Yeah,
No,
I was sitting here waiting.
It's like, what are these epic tales
Well,
in this
because it's from your other game, I don't actually know any of the group stuff, so I'm just gonna leave it as Diana knows stories about them, and just let it go from there.
Okay.
Have your own imagination, y'all.
They traveled, they fought in wars, you know.
They
a
did
little-
things and stuff.
Yeah.
And things.
Very strong.
He liked a tiefling, I think.
Yeah, he and the tiefling were a couple, weren't they?
Yep.
An amazing life.
Alright.
Wow.
Well, I think I'm just gonna hover by. Then let's listen to you tell stories.
To me?
To me.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk away at this point.
Alright, now, all of you, I need you to go ahead and hop on over into Tailspire if you haven't already.
Okay.
I wish I could.
How do I get there?
I'm loading it up slowly.
You can't use it, Nick.
Okay.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah. Yes, you...
Next week, you guys.
Woo! Yep. Alright.
Is this just to see the layout, or are we actually having to use it for something?
Oh, you get to see everything that's going on.
Alrighty. I am loading in slowly.
Because between my laptop and his, I'm not sure how much bandwidth I have.
You only need one bandwidth.
A single band.
Yes, just...
And y'all know that's not the way it works.
Here, I'll get the trumpet.
Good off that.
Okay. So, let's get
Which map
this
are we supposed to be
right.
on? Bennett's Bridge?
Bennett's Bridge, yes.
Yeah.
Please go to Bennett's Bridge. And once you get there...
Oh my, there's a lot of...
Wait, give me a second. I'm there in person now.
Where am I?
There's a
You're
lot
there
of
in
houses, you guys. No, I'm here now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can see everything that you can see, just for the delay.
No.
Alright, so... This is what you see. You see...
Oh.
This is an overhead view of Bennett's Bridge. The main entrance is there to the south when you came in, and you guys are currently right here. And you can see the noble that was arguing with Eurydice. I can't speak today.
Eurydice.
Yes.
Eurydice.
And that's basically where you guys are standing. And while you're standing there, there is a whole bunch of people wandering through the city streets. I mean, this is a fairly bustling city, and you're right near the market, and so there's lots of people going to and fro and to and fro. Well, as you are yourselves sitting there discussing things, I need a perception check from Diana.
Give me 1 second, please.
Sure.
Because my laptop is trying to run Discord and Discord video and D&D Beyond and Tailspire. And
No problem.
give me half a second.
1. Alright, that's like half a second.
This half second is brought to you
When you said perception,
Yes, perception.
stop glitching. Thank you. 21.
Okay. You were so excited to tell stories that for a small amount of time you weren't really paying attention to your surroundings, but all of a sudden something just kind of catches your attention. It's, wait a minute, where the fuck is my backpack? As you look,
My back or the stuff on my belt?
wherever you are actually holding the piece of the blackest heart.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Here's the thing, she didn't put that in a bag
Okay,
or a backpack.
wherever it was, it is not
So
there.
somebody put their hand down her chest?
Yep, they must.
Because she would have felt that.
That's an impressive stealth score.
They are very stealthy. This is what you see. With you guys standing here, you see off in the distance what looks like someone who is carrying that item.
How far are they?
Looks like about a good 60 feet, and they are going through the crowd very quickly. And as they are going through, I need... do you mention this to anyone, that this has happened?
Yeah, because she would have immediately looked at the Goliath and went, track him, and pointed at the person who had
Okay,
it.
so everyone else roll perception checks, because there's lots of people through here. This is a bustling crowd.
And she will admit, he just took the
21.
stone.
What was that, Jacob?
21.
Okay. Anyone else?
15.
Okay.
10.
Say that again. You broke up just at the beginning of that.
15.
15? Okay.
9.
9. Okay. Anyone who got over a 20, you notice the person, and, well, Jacob, you and Diana recognize
Diana will
their
just
outfit.
Bolt after them.
Well, hold on. You recognize the outfit. This looks very familiar, like the archer that was shooting at you in the sewers when you went to rescue Phineas's uncle.
No, she's going to immediately go after them.
Okay. And as you are going to go after them and fight through the crowds to get them, they, about 60 feet, and it's a she disappears down an alleyway.
Here's the thing. Can Diana turn into her fox form and track the scent?
You can absolutely try.
And
What do I need to roll?
That would be investigation. Actually,
can Eurydice,
hold on.
can
a sec.
Eurydice climb onto the roofs and try and see if she can spot the dude that way?
Sure,
So you said investigation, right?
yes, investigation.
I got a nat 20, so it's a 27.
Okay. Very nice. Nat 20.
Bells are flying.
Gotta give it some of that nat 20 emote love there. Alright, so you've got, you're able to easily pick up the scent. Eurydice, you're gonna try to climb up onto one of the roofs. This is the marketplace. These buildings here that you are currently dealing with. Let's get rid of this. There we go. These buildings here. These are all like market stalls.
Oh god, okay.
Okay.
So they're not really roofs.
They kind of are. I mean, this is like a permanent market. Okay. These ones are fairly sturdy, so you can try to climb up onto the roof. That would be an athletics check.
Not. Okay. Let's.
While that's going
15.
on,
15? Okay. Go ahead, Jacob.
while that's going on, is there in that range of the alleyway that they turned down? Is there just like spots for, I don't know, 2 people to to be at?
You could take an educated guess. I'd say make an intelligence check to figure out, based on the surrounding marketplace buildings and where these market stalls are, like the amount of space there.
That would be a 21 again.
Yeah, you think there is.
Coolio, I'm grabbing Rogar.
Okay.
God, why do you keep touching me?
Just silence. Giant feather
Goliath?
I try
So-
to track the person down that alleyway.
Okay. That will also be an
You could just follow
investigation.
the fox.
Or I can. I'm just gonna follow the fox.
Okay.
Eurydice, how far away is the fox?
Well, right now this is all, again, this is almost like turn-based right now. We're almost at turn-based. So basically, all of this is happening at the same time. So Diana has just turned into a fox and started moving. She immediately picked up the scent. So she's no more than like 5-10 feet away.
Okay.
Um,
Never mind then.
So,
Rogar,
just gonna quickly say, "Are you willing?" And that, just very quickly.
Huh?
Okay. So that's what you two are basically doing. Diana, you are attempting to run over there and track the scent. Eurydice, you got a 15. That's enough to get you up on top of the roof. Any
I'm
specific
gonna
one that you want to be
Go
on?
over the rooftops and see if I can follow the fox that way.
Okay. So which roof are you going to be on? This one.
The smaller one.
This one right here. Okay, so...
Yes.
And your movement is 30, so that's actually going to... You'll be able to get to about there.
Diana's
with one
booking
movement.
it.
Okay. Diana, you would be able to get to, by the end of that round, so to speak, you'd be able to get to about right here where the flashlight is. So, like, all right at the entryway to that alleyway. So, like, right there. The same with anyone who's following you. So, Zeroth, if you were going to follow the fox, you'd be able to get there. And Jacob and Rogar, you guys would appear right in this alleyway, like right here.
Movement time, go!
Okay. Now, as you
Thing
do...
out is the person gets cornered by Jacob and Rogar, and then Diana.
Well, they didn't get cornered. They're faster than you think.
Oh, god damn it.
I can fix this. Never mind.
Is there a reason we don't have our little
Okay.
figures?
Now, you do have your figures. You should, actually, you don't have it because you haven't been assigned it because...
And it wouldn't load for me, just a heads up, so I don't have it
No
pulled up.
problem.
Give me 1 second, I'm trying to get...
Okay, there you go.
Yay!
There you go.
Yay!
Yours should be set. Let's see here.
Yeah,
I will move Zeroth for him. Rogar, you should be all set, I believe, as movement. Yep. And everyone else should be good. Okay. And I'm just gonna get this noble out of the way. And then I will
Get rid of
move,
him. He's not needed.
yeah, I will move you right here. And Diana, you would be right in that location as well. And since you said yours couldn't load up, I'll move you as well.
I'm moving a lot of people today.
Okay. Now, Eurydice, when you get up there, on top of that roof,
Oh, hey, there's a little bitch. There are 2 of them.
you see that on the rooftops are 3 figures on rooftops,
I did not immediately want to start with this session with combat.
and they have short bows, and they are kind of remaining low to the roofs. They don't notice you climb up on this one because
Assassinate!
they are focused into this alleyway.
Okay.
Oh boy, Jacob the Great Distraction.
Well,
And, oh, Rogar, I gotta move you too because you don't have your computer yet, do you? So there we go. There is where everyone is. And
double as mine.
if you are going to continue to follow, then I'm going to go ahead and say it is time for initiative.
well,
I need to do it right at the beginning of the session.
I wasn't done doing my thing yet. I was
Okay.
thinking of what I could do.
Okay.
Dude, you got it. I'm gonna
Eldritch Blast. I'm
Oh.
Eldritch Blasting the first one that's closest to me.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your attacks.
23 to hit.
That will definitely hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
5 damage.
Alright. So your Eldritch Blast flies off and slams into him, and now you definitely have their attention. So now, everybody roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Do I roll?
Yeah.
I like you.
There you go, you get your little attack animation there.
Yay.
20.
Okay.
24.
I can get a 20. I wish I can get a 24.
13.
Alright, at least I
Okay.
got
You got a what?
Got a 5.
Did you roll off of the initiative spot?
Where do I roll that at?
Okay. So, let us look at who's got what for initiative. So, has everyone rolled their initiative yet?
I have.
Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and start left to right. So, Zeroth, what did you get? Or is he still working on it?
We're working on the rolls.
Okay. So I'll go with Jacob. What did you have?
Oh,
13.
13.
because you have advantage to roll twice.
Yes.
Because I have advantage, I roll twice.
Yes, you do. You roll twice and you take the highest. So,
Yep.
Jacob, you had a 13.
Yep.
Diana had a 20-something.
That's one.
Okay. Then Eurydice.
24.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that one is going to be the first.
Yes.
Rogar,
That's pretty.
Around 18.
18. And
Yeah.
Zeroth,
I am back.
Got 12.
12. Okay. So that is going to be... And what was... Rogar, what is your dexterity score?
-1.
Negative? Okay. Okay. Let's see, sorry. That
Do
one
I
is
at
not
least
there.
see the person who took the stone in my line of sight now?
You will in a second. Hold on.
And if so,
I
how
gotta
far are
get
they
you,
from
I gotta get you all in order here. So I got you see. Okay, I don't know why an extra O is on the end of your name, but we'll go with it for now. So there's that. Then there is Zeroth had an 18 as well. Or sorry, Rogar had an 18. And then Jacob, and then Zeroth. Okay, so there is the initiative. And Eurydice, you are up first. And now, where you're at, Diana, actually, because you're all basically right either in the alleyway or right at the mouth of it, you do not see the person you were chasing. You can see the end of the alleyway. It's a short alleyway. You assume they either turned right or left quickly.
Okay, but I'm still tracking their scent.
Yes. Yeah, you're pretty
So,
sure you're going to be able
left
to
or
figure
right?
it. You're going to figure it out when it's your turn. So right now,
Because I can't
Eurydice's.
see anything.
I know. I will
Because I
describe
thought
it
we
to you.
weren't going to use Tailspire for combat anymore until it got more upgraded.
Well, this one shouldn't be very long.
For this exact reason.
All right. Eurydice, you are up.
Oh, I'm up. Okay.
Yep.
How I can't tell with the roofs. How far away is the one that I hit with the Eldritch Blast?
About 40 feet.
So could I move right here?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Give me an athletics check to jump across. It's not very difficult, but
How about an acrobatics instead?
yeah, I'll take that.
Do some flips. Cool trick.
7.
You're lucky it was only a 5, so.
Thank God.
You
Okay.
messed up the backflip, but you landed.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Sure
really to
fun,
blame.
Okay. So 10 feet away, or so.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna take out. No. Screw it, I'm taking out my bow. And I'm 23 to hit.
That will definitely hit. So roll damage.
7 damage. 7 piercing.
7 piercing damage. He is not liking that. Alright. Okay, so.
Ooh, hold on.
Do
I
you
have a
have
bonus.
a bonus? I was just going to ask if you want to use any
can I-
bonus.
Do my insightful fighting check on that guy to make an insight check to see if, just so I can use my sneak attack bonus, even though I don't have an advantage.
Yes, go ahead. So, go ahead and roll it. What does it say specifically for insightful fighting? Actually, let me just pull it up on yours.
As a bonus action, you can make an insight check against a creature you see that isn't incapacitated, contested by the target's.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. It's a contested check. Okay.
Okay, then I get a 13.
Okay. And let me see here what he gets.
Against their deception.
Yeah, that would be it. Well, he fails, so yes, you do get your sneak attack damage on that, so go ahead and roll that as well.
Sweet. 9.
9. Alright, 9 more points of damage. This guy's not looking too good. Okay. It is, however, their turn.
Uh-oh.
As this guy goes and he turns and shoots his short bow at you. Since you've been firing at him non-stop. And, oh, that's not good.
I love having a higher armor class.
Oh, you wouldn't have needed a high armor class. He would have missed pretty much anyone. He rolled a 2. Alright.
I don't know, you could have hit Rogar.
He probably... What? No, Rogar's... Only if Rogar was naked.
Armor.
Yeah, if I'm naked, yeah.
If he's naked, yeah. But then he goes ahead and he moves
You bitch.
to here, and
Coward.
then he takes a bonus action to dash. This guy here is going to take the help action as this guy takes a shot at you. So he's now shooting with advantage. And that is going to be, let's see what this one is. Ooh. Okay, so that is, I'm pretty sure even with your higher armor class, a 23 will hit. So now he is going to do his damage. And you take a whopping 8 points of piercing damage. Then both of these guys are going to move. This one up to here. And this one moves as well. And then alright, so that is their turn. It is now Diano's turn. Diano's turn.
So, is the scent going left or right?
It seems to be to the right.
Okay, so she's going to use her movement to... Because I can't see anything.
Yep.
She's going to go down and around.
Okay. As soon as you come... Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be your full movement. Puts you right there. And where you're at, you have just come through this alleyway into another street. And you see to your right, the street seems to be blocked off by some crates. And then using some of the crates as cover is the archer. And then there's a whole bunch...
within 10 feet of me?
1, 2, 3, 4... No, 20 feet away right now.
But I can see him?
You can see him. She is she is visible. She is just behind cover.
I can't wait for my next turn. I've done plan. I've done the math.
And because they're hiding behind crates, she can't really go anywhere, right? Technically speaking?
She could if she wanted. I mean, it's hard since you don't have the visual. Basically, there's a bunch of crates. She is on the other side of them, standing on one, and there's
a wall separating two.
Yeah, it's like these crates have been staged to block it off, but for someone to use as cover, and basically almost like a small wall for them to work from, and then road behind it that they can go down if they wish.
I'll just put her to sleep, and I'll use my 4th level spell slot for it.
Okay. All right. So go ahead.
So let me roll this. Give me a hot second.
Alright.
Okay, how many fucking dice do I roll for this?
A lot for 4th level, I think.
Very
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
I want to make
think.
sure I knock them out.
Yeah.
Okay, 5d8 plus 2d8 for every level above 2nd.
So that's going to be 9d8.
Yep.
That's
I'm sorry. Roll an additional 2d8 for each slot above the 1st. My bad.
Oh, so that's going to be 11d8.
We're all
That
going.
does
That's-
sound like that.
because-
Fuck you and everything around you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that.
because it's a 90 feet spherical.
Ow.
Well, the real question is, who has the lowest HP? Because I think I'm in the running for that.
So I'm rolling 11d8.
Yeah, but it's a distance away that you pick, and then it's a radius around that. So Diana's smart enough. She's going to target her, around the enemy, and it's going to be nowhere near the rest of you guys. So
Oh no, I got caught on fire
Okay,
a while back.
so yep, 11d8, and go ahead and roll it.
I thought I forgot about that, huh?
Oh, that was glorious.
What'd you get?
What?
It's loading. So I got a 55.
55. Okay. You cast your spell, and as you do, you can see the archer kind of slumps a little bit, and then shakes her head, and and shakes it off.
So she has about 55 HP, we know now.
You
Yeah.
still have bonus action left. if
Hang
you
on,
have
I'm
anything.
checking something. Because. Da, 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 da.
I'm loving the chat right now.
Oh yeah, chat is popping off.
I can't do anything else, so.
Okay.
Fucking
All right. That was a really good move. It just she happens to have more hit points than that.
She
But-
didn't last time we fought her.
Hey, you
Bob.
you advance. Other people can.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Yep. And you
Except
don't
it hasn't been long enough for them to level up, so.
you don't know that.
Goodbye to the people in the street, huh?
You don't know that. Plus, you don't know how many hit points she had. Because you didn't kill her, so you don't know how many hit points she had.
Everyone's taking the dirt now. Oh.
The thing,
Everyone is.
because I'm gonna be pissed if this is it again. Is it that stupid one fucking point thing again?
No,
Okay, because I was gonna be pissed if it was.
no, it was. It most definitely
You have
was
done
not.
that every fucking time to me.
But hey, it's not on purpose. That was just the way the dice roll. But no, it is definitely not. All right, so it now happens to be her turn,
Ow.
and she has. Let's see if she can. She has 2 clear targets right now that she can see.
Well, I'm gonna die.
So she is going to go ahead
2 shots, maybe.
and. Okay, so she uses her bonus action.
Shoot
And-
Rogar. Shoot Rogar.
Don't shoot.
And I'm just going to roll both her attacks at the same time.
Can't I use words on her?
Say again?
Can't I use cutting words on her?
Absolutely, you can. Let's see. So that first one towards you is going to be an 18.
Which, hang on, because no, it's not.
And
Hang on, 'cause no, it's not.
and
Track 8.
subtract 8, so it's a 10.
So
This-
she does not hit me.
Yep. The second one, however, was a 26. Sorry, 25. So yeah, actually the first one would have been a 9, or 17 and then a 9. I added that wrong. But the second one is a 25 going towards Eurydice.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't know.
You're
if you
fine.
can-
Don't worry, I can heal you.
And that will be for a total of 19 damage,
Oh, fuck you.
piercing damage,
That's nothing where I come from.
and
Only ever closer.
Yep.
You could do Hellish Rebuke.
and that is her turn. Rogar, you are up next. You are still in the alleyway. You're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 feet away from Diana, who is past the alleyway in the street.
Okay, I'll move up to where Diana is.
Okay.
And I'll point out where. And literally, what Diana's gonna say is, "That's the bitch who groped me."
I mean, fair enough.
Okay, that's disgusting.
All right.
You've already been
It is
today. Fine.
Yeah. All right. So you've moved up. Diana points out the target. You can see her clearly.
How far away is she?
From you, the way you moved, about 15 feet.
So I'll move my additional 5 feet.
I moved you that additional 5 to get you there because I figured that's what you were going to do.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see. Actually, no. That would be it. So yeah, you'd actually get 5 more because that would get you 30 right there. So you're only 10 feet away. She is behind some cover, some barrels. She has partial cover from you.
Well, you know what? I think I have a spell that avoids partial cover.
Okay.
Oh wow, the target gains no benefit. Oh man, but they do saving throw. Never mind. She's probably good at those.
You know,
I
don't know how good an archer is at dex stuff, you know?
I will
Maybe they're a strength-based archer. You don't know.
Yeah, definitely. So I will reach into my component house
Oh yeah, another.
and grab up, some glowing stick of incense. Gonna try this. And I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot cube. I'm going to make sure that I'm not in the cube. I don't want to fall asleep.
Which means I'm not, because I'm behind you.
Yep.
Man, all of these
You're
pass
the
by.
cute stuff can
Well, outside
stab
of-
her, by the way. No matter what.
Oh, I plan on.
No,
So this is
Does
so
your
this is a
cube
wisdom save.
last?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 15.
All right. And okay, so that is a fail.
She is going to take a nap, and anyone else that's inside
Thank
of the
God.
my symbol.
Time to stab!
There goes all of the.
I'm not. That's not how the spell works here, unless you got some kind of homebrew thing, because it says the creature becomes charmed for the duration.
Oh.
The creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0, though.
Yes, they're not asleep. They're just incapacitated.
Oh.
But you have her under your control,
Yeah.
which is good enough.
Yeah.
Give
Well,
me-
I will
Yep.
do.
Yep. Basic. Yep.
Damn.
So basically, she cannot do anything on her next turn at all, except for attempt to make another saving throw, I assume. Spell ends for an effective creature. If it takes any of no, it doesn't say that she gets another save.
Yeah, she's mine.
Yep.
Disgusting. I hate people.
If she takes,
Look at Rogar. She's just gonna look at Rogar and go, "Dude, I love you so much right now."
That's like an intelligence does that. Bonus actions. I can't do anything else now.
Can you order her to give me the stone back?
I mean, she is charmed. Could I say, hey? No, she can't come closer. Hey, throw me the stone, or throw
she's incapacitated. She
okay.
can't do anything.
anything.
She can't
So
do
I
nothing.
can't get closer without having to do that
No,
save
no,
myself.
No, you can't.
It's a pop. The
Yeah.
symbol of Pelor pops up in the air, and then everyone sees and they're like, wow.
Yeah, it happens.
real.
The effect happens instantaneously. It's not like the area stays dangerous, so to speak.
Okay,
It's-
so I can get closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On your turn.
Okay.
On your turn, you could. Anything else you want to do, Rogar?
I'll just look to my group and be like, let's get her.
Because I'm going to tie that bitch up with my whip.
Okay. Jacob, you are up.
Ah, it is the blindfold. He is going to run forward and smack into Diana because he is blind.
Okay. Go ahead.
Then, when you teleport, you can only teleport two things, and I took Rogar.
Oh,
Well,
I would say that Hrim is fast enough. He would have
He
been
can
able.
fly. Caught up.
but I'm saying he's
Yeah.
moving forward so that he could get a better view of things.
Yeah.
So he runs forward anyways,
Okay.
smacks into Diana, and Hrim flies over so that he actually can see things. Oh, my bad. Anyways,
Well, you can go ahead and move yourself then too. So.
go smack.
no, we need her alive right now.
Oh,
You,
I need her no matter what.
Yeah,
Moving.
you may not have.
I got.
We do need her alive.
Yeah, but she really
I hit her
doesn't.
once. Yeah, I don't know that either.
So
Diana would tell you, we need her alive.
and will, and he's gonna sit there and he's gonna ponder for a moment, just like, fuck, I don't know what they hate. Is then gonna
Oh
turn,
my god.
and assuming Hrim could see one of the other archers,
Give me a perception check.
One hair.
no, that's better than it was. 7. No, 8. Sorry, 8.
No, because you don't know where exactly they went.
Fair enough. All right, cool. He's gonna point his attention to that person, and he's gonna, fuck it, pew, and he's gonna try to fire a firebolt.
Diana's literally telling you guys we need her alive. And if you attack her, she's gonna become knocked out of the control.
Yeah. Don't attack her.
So don't attack her.
There's the
Yeah, I said grab it.
chance that anything would happen.
No, the spell specifically says if they get knocked, they get released from the
Yeah.
spell.
They're also like half cover. He's somewhat blind.
Don't shoot a spell!
All right, you can't say any more. It's been way more than 6 seconds. And he got a natural 1. So he
Doesn't matter.
definitely missed. Yeah. Lover squirrel.
Lover's quarrel my ass, he's about to be single.
I mean, isn't he already?
Alright.
Technically speaking.
Official yet.
Anything else? Bonus action, or are you good?
Oh fuck! I could have given myself mage armor, and then that's gonna end his turn.
Okay. Zeroth, you are up.
All right, who is closest to me?
Where
I
is
have
he?
no idea where anyone is.
He is.
Kind of
Following the
vaulted.
down
Yeah.
alleyway. now.
You-
I have
you-
no idea.
Well, you can see Diana, and you saw where the others went, so you can head that way. And with your 40 feet of movement, you can. I would say you can make it right up to the barrier of crates and stuff that have been erected in this between these buildings.
Diana,
I'm such a kid.
do not attack her!
He's about 10 feet away, and she's behind cover.
Yeah, she's safe.
For now.
Alrighty. Are there any other enemies in the area? I know somebody just annihilated one person.
Yeah, you can't see any right now. Actually, wait, let me take that back for Jacob. I forgot about this guy way up here. Rim would have seen a guy way up over here.
Okay, that's
All right. But you can't see him from your vantage point there, Zeroth. And you... Let me see. You don't know where the others have gone at this point.
We're only here.
Alrighty.
Blood.
So,
Okay.
cannot attack her at all. Can't even poke her, right?
Oh,
No.
Not yet.
Yeah. The second she's tied up and we get the information, I'm gonna kill her.
that's fine. Once we
I
get
will-
information,
I will give you a suggestion since you're newer at this. You can use your action to dash, which would give you another 40 feet of movement since your move is 40, which would allow you to get on the other side right up next to her so that on your next turn you'd be able to do something like tie her up or grab her or whatever.
did you get my?
Hold on, you just broke up and hold on a second. I think...
Ready?
Okay, there we go. It unfroze.
Bros.
Yeah, it unfroze. It was frozen for a second.
No need for intel, just...
I know, I'm like, man, I gotta...
Yeah. I'll dash.
You'll dash? Okay. So you basically climb over all this stuff and get around behind her. And when you do get around behind her, you do notice that behind the corners of one of the buildings is one of those other rogues that was running around. And he's just like right next to a building, kind of hiding, like he just plopped down off that roof. And so you can see you're behind this archer, and you can see a rogue who's about 10 feet away now. But all you've got left is a bonus action at this point, which you can choose to use if you want.
Okay.
Wait, maybe not.
Actually, I think I'll just sit put for the moment. I don't really have anything good for bonus actions.
Okay. Alright, Eurydice, you are up.
Hi. So I'm gonna run over to this part of the roof.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'll
Okay,
need another
and then-
acrobatics check from you to jump across.
Okay.
Again, it's not a high DC.
13.
Oh yeah, easily.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Okay.
And I'm
no.
gonna go right over here.
You could
No. No.
storm aura. Yeah.
Is that for people?
And
I'm too close to the archer. I'd hit her.
I guess
Speaking of it, huh?
Yeah, we are.
I will tie her up.
Okay. So,
God damn all of you.
so she is tied up.
Woohoo!
Okay. So, that is your turn. So now,
Drop the star.
And now-
right
No!
here,
I will. I'm telling you, the second you get the info, I'm gonna use that advantage I got, pray for a nat 20, and just divine smiter.
By the time we talk to her, we're not going to be in initiative.
Okay. So,
No, but that's
That's fine.
killer. Fun.
Jacob.
That's right,
Yeah.
you need advantage.
Alright, so, all of a sudden from the rooftop,
No, fuck.
an arrow comes and slams into you.
Can I use prevent wounds?
Sure.
Wait, did
It
you
is.
use your react?
It is a new round. It is a new round though. So.
Huh.
So
that-
I
that
can do
will be-
prevent wounds?
Yep.
Shield.
Okay. What's your AC at that point?
18.
That is not enough.
Alright, that's fine.
So,
Okay. So. And this arrow hurts quite a bit. That is 14
nobody
points.
is answering my question.
Hold
You
on.
can use it, just
Yes, I said yes.
And then you roll.
And I said
Thank
yes.
you.
And I said yes. I answered it several times that you could use prevent wounds.
So actually, you're not paying attention.
Nothing was coming through.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Alright, so, how much does your prevent wounds prevent? 3, right?
3.
Okay. So you would have
It's
taken...
not a lot, but it's something.
It is. You would have taken 14, but instead you take 11.
Oh, nice.
Piercing damage. Then, this one... this one can... Yep.
Just don't look at me.
Let's see here. I need to check
Don't
this.
worry, you are here today.
That is... Oh, yeah.
Famous last words.
I need a perception check from you, Eurydice.
I have 4 different ways I can do it.
21.
I'm good.
And...
This is no place.
Alright, not quite enough.
God.
He rolled a nat 20, so...
I got a 21.
Yep. He rolled a nat
Oh.
20 plus his dex. Or plus his stealth, yeah. So... Oh! Ouch. Okay, so... I just got another nat 20 as he sneak attacks you with his dagger.
Who attacked who?
Right behind you, this guy came up here, used his bonus action to hide on this rooftop, and then slipped over the edge, and comes down and basically slides down the thing to stab you.
No, that's my trick, you bitch.
Well, he just did it, and this is going to hurt.
I just said that.
Oh, ouch. That is 32 points of damage.
Exactly.
How many points of damage?
32.
Oh boy.
Did you literally just kill her off?
Well, here's the thing about 5th edition. She's not dead. She is just down.
Yeah.
She's not dead
Yeah,
yet.
yours is down.
Alright!
Woo! Hallelujah!
And then
I'm the killer.
this one here
Oh, fuck.
comes over here,
Oh no.
and he takes a shot. Now you're getting partial cover there, Rogar, but he's taking a shot at you.
I'm gonna drop the spell anyway, so try to hit me. Try.
Yeah, that's not with a 9 on the die. It's not going to.
Yeah.
Quick,
And
before anything else continues, I have a question.
7.
No, so how close is the one who stabbed Eurydice, and how close is Eurydice to her, to Diana?
Eurydice is 1, 2, 3, 20 feet away from Diana. The thief is, because he is right on the edge of a roof, he's more like 25 feet away. He's right behind Eurydice. So, but that is
because
those.
Seeing her go down, would Diana have seen who attacked her?
Oh yes, everyone
Okay.
can see that, but it's not your turn yet. You have to wait.
No, the reason I ask is because we've talked about this prior. If a team member goes down, the first thing Diana does is lose control of her powers.
Oh, that's
directed
right,
to the
yep.
person who put the person down. So they would
Yes.
instantly have a giant block of ice
Yeah,
land on them.
that is one of her special things. So, yep. Where is the? Let me see that.
It was called
Yeah.
winter, something like that.
Yeah,
it's
I'm-
just a giant cube of ice
Yep.
that she can choose where it goes.
I'm looking for it just so I can get the specifics on it again.
Oh no.
Damn it. Where is it?
Better not fall on me.
No,
No, it's gonna land on him.
Yeah, let it.
Yeah, like, fall off.
where the hell is it? Damn it.
I will try to find it. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Not Icefield.
No, yeah, it wasn't Icefield.
hang on. Give me half a second.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Alright.
it would have been at her highest available spell
Yep.
slot, which would have been a 3rd level.
Yeah, because you already used your 4th.
You hate to see that.
I thought you got rid of that in favor of something else. Because I'm not
So
seeing that.
you and I had talked about it would, because she doesn't use the spell, it's just
Yeah.
as a backup if panic.
Yeah, it's a
Gracious.
panic mode, that's right. But we removed it, so I have to look it up real quick. I think it was Winter's Blast.
I think it was too. I just need to find it.
It was a con save, is what it was. So it's a con save.
At her highest level, which
Yeah.
would be a 3rd right now.
Right. Which, so that's gonna be 4d8. And
Okay.
if he makes a con save, then he only takes half, I believe. Yep. Yep, so that's what it is. So,
So
Here he
6
goes.
plus 4 plus 6 plus 8.
well,
6
he just rolled a 19 on the die, so I'm pretty sure he saves.
plus 4 plus 6 plus 8.
Let's
And
see
doesn't he only take
here.
half damage?
Yeah, he'll take half damage from it.
Which is 12.
Yep. Okay. So he takes 12 damage, and he's not pushed 10 feet because he made the save. But that definitely was painful. He did not like that. And then, let me finish up their turn.
Sorry,
This-
I remembered that's a thing for her. So.
Yep. We hadn't talked about it in a while, so that's why I'd forgotten about it. So, alright, so, and it hadn't come up in a while, so that's
Yeah,
another
that's why I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
before literally anything happens.
Alright, so this one, he attempted to attack Rogar, and then he uses a dash to actually disengage. He's moving his happy butt this way,
I'm gonna kill this lady just because.
and that is his turn. And now it is actually your turn, Diana.
Hey!
I don't have to kill you. I don't know you.
So the woman is tied up, right? Like she can't
Yeah.
do anything anymore.
Nope, she's hogtied.
Oh.
Eurydice's. Okay.
Hogtied.
Yeah,
Tell
Eurydice's
no.
into a little bit of bondage there, apparently.
Okay,
So this is
because she. Because I can't see what's going on. How many people are left around them to fight?
As far as you can tell, there are two on rooftops. One on the edge of a rooftop to your right, one on the edge of the rooftop to the left.
Okay. Have either of them lost any damage?
The one you just hit, for sure.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
Absolutely.
Then I will use Toll of the Dead on him.
Okay. And that is a wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
What is your DC?
13. It's not great yet, because I still have
I'm
crap.
I'm rolling really well. I just rolled another 19 on the die.
Then he only takes 1d8 instead of...
Well, if he's taking.
Well,
Yep,
no,
no.
he takes 2d8 rather than 2d12. That's what it is.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that just fails.
Yeah, if this one it fails, if they have been
Okay.
if they've been damaged, they're going to take D12s.
Oh, that's what it was.
If
My
they
bad.
haven't been damaged, it's going to be D8s. But if they make the save, they take nothing.
Thankfully, it was a cantrip.
Exactly.
Yep.
But it's a good one. You still have a bonus action and movement.
Okay, because she's going to immediately move over to Yuri to just kind of essentially human whatever.
Guys, it's in the chat. You rid. the
Leave me
sea.
alone. But no, she's gonna go over to her and just stay next to her because I can't do what I want until my next turn.
Okay.
And then I am going to give a bardic inspiration to Zeroth for his
Okay.
extra.
Excellent. Okay, it is the archer's turn, and she cannot move. She cannot do anything. She's still under your spell, Rogar, so she's just kind of sitting there being tied up and almost like she's in shock type thing, because it's just
Yeah,
like,
that's almost as if they're on my side.
yeah.
Hey,
So
look,
it is Rogar's turn.
Please, King. Oh,
I am their queen, I
Listen
guess.
to your.
as long as
About the remaining two to Rogar. That, or, please heal her!
I guess.
Listen to your children. Not your children, subjects. Listen to your subjects.
Listen to your
My
subjects.
subject. Alright, so I will, I guess I'm gonna climb over the shit that's in front of me.
Okay, so right now you're on top of it, and so is Diana
Oh,
and Eurydice, and then just a couple feet below you, standing, or actually hog tied up on top of some barrels, is the archer.
could I jump over her? So I'm laying in the spot, behind her.
Sure.
I know that's extra, but I feel like doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Zeroth is right behind her, but you could kind of climb over and go so that you're on the other side of Eurydice. You could still reach up. She's prone on some other barrels as she fell.
I'm just trying to make sure that no one can reach the other lady.
Yeah. Where you're at now, you're basically blocking her off because you've got between you, Zeroth, Eurydice laying there, and Diana, you're kind of making a wall of bodies around this archer.
Okay. Good, we got a wall of bodies. Alright,
Basically.
is there anyone in my reach? Attacking wise?
Not within hitting distance, unless instead you chose.
I do have soul touch.
Yeah, you do have that.
Yeah.
We all.
Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what I said earlier, get in this nice battle formation. I'm going to burn 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. I'm gonna burn 3d6s out of my healing light, so I can bonus action to heal her.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank
1,
you.
2, 3. And I'm going to heal her for 9 hit points.
Okay. You are prone, but you are back awake and alive again.
If you can stay where you're at, I can heal you further.
Yeah. And then I will chill touch whoever is the person that I can see.
That would be the one that had stabbed Eurydice, because he's basically right. He's basically kind of right behind her.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save that then. Bonus. So it's a 14 on the die plus 7, 21 to hit.
That definitely hits. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, when Eurydice wakes up, she's like, I'm gonna kill that bitch!
14. 15 points of necrotic damage.
15. All right.
Yeah,
well, that is
that's 15.
that was exactly how much he had left. Thanks to Diana's ice smacking him real good. He only had 15 left.
Okay, but I call killing the archer when we're done with her.
Oh, whoa. I put her to... she's in love with Taylor right now. I should dismiss her.
All right. So
And then,
that one is
that was
gone.
that.
So that should be a boot. That was your move, action, and bonus action.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna bit chill here.
All right. So it is Jacob's turn, and you do have line of sight on that dude. You should be able to see him since you are in Tailspire.
Let's see. This one up there?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, this is a question for you. Jacob quickly kind of think of on the spot something that I would hate.
Sure.
Coolio.
You basically for something like for those spells that you're thinking of, you can just kind of assume that you come up with something, you know.
Yeah.
Kleine. I know.
The owl. Hold on. Put the bat on the roof,
Sure.
so they know where it's at. Specifically the 2x3 here.
Yeah, I'm looking. Boop.
Here he goes killing me. Hey, he hasn't murdered anyone yet.
I know. His aim is very off, y'all.
There we go. Cleo,
There you go. Even got him named, everyone. There is Rim.
I'm the bat.
Since there is no owls currently.
which is kind of ironic because aren't bats blind too?
No, they use echolocation.
They're blind.
I'm just gonna kill some. Oh wait, I did.
We don't talk about that, do we?
Alright, so what are you doing?
Thinking. Give me a second, I'm sorry. I don't think I can do the things that I want to do immediately. No, not right now. That's fine. Instead, pulls out a, wipes the sweat off his brow, forms an icicle in it, and throws it up at him. Ice Knife.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack for that.
Go, gadget.
Oh my gosh.
Ah!
A 20! Oh, damn! Nat 20! Nice.
So, that's double the dice, right?
Double all the dice. And then add all the dice, and then add any modifiers after that.
Okay, so they need to take, they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
These people talk with the
Oh, that's not good. What's your DC?
That would be a 15.
Oh yeah, that's a fail.
Cool. We're twins.
So they take 15 points of piercing damage.
Let me double check, make sure. Yep, that is a fail. It was one shy.
Oof. Okay, I'm just gonna use the D&D Beyond dice because I don't have 4 d6s.
So he takes how much?
Sure.
He takes
I call my
15
D6s.
points of piercing damage.
Okay. And then what about the explodey bit?
10 points of cold damage.
Okay. Alright. That is that. Anything else? Bonus actions or movement?
He is going to.
Soft.
Fucking sure a second, and that's gonna end the turn.
Okay. So next is Zeroth. Now, you would have noticed the one guy run around the corner away from you. You saw where he went. So if you want to go chase him, you absolutely can. And
I'll chase him.
I would say, yeah, you can actually.
Doubled.
Yeah, you can actually get to him. Barely, but you can get to him. So,
Awesome.
if you want to attack him, by all means, go for it.
Yeah.
With rage.
So what do I roll? Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
You're gonna rage? Okay. So you roll a 1d20 and then you add your...
He needs to learn how to.
Yeah, then you add your to hit modifier for your character. Which for you... I believe you have a +7 or a +8? No, +6.
Okay, and I got an 18.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit.
18 plus 6.
Yep. So you definitely hit.
Okay.
Are using your great axe, I assume?
I am, yeah.
Alright, so you roll a 1d12 plus 5. I believe, yeah, because you should have. Are you at a 5 or are you at a plus? Yep. 1d12 plus
So-
5 because you're raging.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go show him something.
I can click on.
On the damage thing right there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can click on these things, right?
Absolutely.
That and then just add 2.
Because you're raging, yep.
Okay, so
So it's gonna be 17.
17.
Oh. Alright, so you
Plus 3 fire damage from his aura.
you are running after this guy, and he is running away from you, and you catch up to him and just swing your axe, and it just carves right through his back and his spine, and he collapses, and he's dead before he even hits the floor.
Nice.
All right. So that was your turn. Unless there's, let's see, bonus action. You move. Yep, that was your turn.
I can. Is there any other enemies in the area, or
Nope.
the one's
Not
dead?
Wow.
not that where you're at. You basically ran away from the group to go chase that guy. You caught him and took him down.
Alright.
I have a dumb question.
I have a dumb answer
I guess
then.
that's the end.
Because technically, if you read incapacitated, it just says they can't take actions or reactions. I make their movements, so technically she can talk.
If she wants.
Yeah, she just can't.
Which
Wait,
that will
can she
make
take
her?
bonus actions?
Technically, but she
It's
doesn't.
not
She doesn't have any that are going to help her right now. So
I know. I'm just nitpicking.
that's all right. It is Eurydice's turn.
Are we
Okay.
still in? Hang on, I have a question. Are we still technically in initiative because everything else is dead
Nope,
aside
it is
from
not.
her?
Everything is not dead. There is still that one guy.
What guy?
The guy that Jacob is duking it out with.
Oh, I thought he took him down.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of help.
He did a lot of damage, but that guy hadn't been hit at all.
So Diana's gonna make it explicitly
Oh.
clear.
It's not your turn. Wait. It is Eurydice's turn.
We need her alive.
That's I didn't kill her before. God, you have no faith.
I barely
Okay.
know you.
Faith and lore.
Faith of these nuts.
I would watch your mouth if I was you.
I'm sorry, I had to. Great. Okay.
You're literally standing on a hair.
Okay, well, Eurydice's gonna pull out her knife,
Okay.
and she's gonna hold it to the archer's throat, and she's gonna say, "Why the fuck did you take? Did you steal from her? Where is it? Give it back, or I cut your throat." And I make you watch as your blood drips out.
Okay.
Drain
So that's
body.
what you do on your turn?
It's intimidation. Can I roll an intimidation?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Get high, get high.
21.
Ha!
Okay. Alright. Let me just check here.
I have a fan base. I love it.
And I'm
I'm
going to say
actually
the counter to that is going to be insight. So. Okay. Alright, so. Doot. I doubt she's going to. Oh, yeah, no, that's. Okay, as far as you can tell, she seems pretty intimidated by that. But it is not her turn, so she cannot yet speak.
Good.
Alright. It is the last guy's turn. As he
No, don't do it.
takes a shot at you, Jacob. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. And that is, I mean, you see him clearly, so
Yeah?
he doesn't get any sneak attack damage, but that is 8 points of piercing damage.
Lies, it is 5.
Use another prevent wounds, but you can't
Yeah.
you can't this turn because you used it
Why?
Oh wait,
It's
no,
a
that
whole
was.
new round.
You're right. No, Eurydice was the top of the round. So yep, you can. So that makes it 5. That makes it 5. All
I'm
right.
like, wait, no!
All right, and then he moves
You're running.
and dashes.
Hi, Papa. Hi, pretty boy. Oh, hi. Oh, who's your
Puppy!
little boy?
All right,
Who's your
and
boy?
that is his turn.
Turned into Eurydice stand.
Okay. So at this point, what I'm gonna ask is, does anyone want to try to chase him?
No.
If not, I'm going to end initiative because right now, like the closest person to him would be Jacob, and you could, but the closest person to him would be Jacob, and there are a lot of obstacles in the way. Anyone else who can't teleport, it's going to be really hard to catch up to him at this point.
If I get line of sight, I could, grasp him by the throat.
Oh,
Potential.
yeah, I guess that works.
But
It's
I'm
up-
not going to.
It's up to you guys. Do you want to continue
She's
to
charmed
chase
by
him or
me.
no?
Jacob, not feeling the best. It's just like,
Oh,
well, I mean, one, to get away, to let them know what to be scared of. He's gonna just kind of
Okay.
walk limping over to the others. Just
God.
Then we're going to come out of initiative. All right. So we are out of initiative, and now that technically, I'll put Lynn down here by you now, Jacob. Now that technically, she can talk. Since it's out of turn, so we don't have to really worry about it being her turn or not. You see tears run down her face, and she's not even looking at you, Eurydice. She's just tears running down her face, and she goes, "I failed. They'll kill her now.
Oh,
I guess my death. At least I'll be able to join her."
And then Eurydice
Diana!
is gonna Eurydice is gonna just say, "Who do you work for, you bitch?"
Diana's gonna reach forward and grab Eurydice's wrist and go, I know who she works for already.
shit.
And tell her, just give me a second. And she's gonna crouch down in front of her. And she's going to persuade to try and convince her to listen to her.
Okay.
And she's going to tell her, if you give me back the stone, I will do what I can to help you get whoever they're keeping from you back.
It's not like I can do anything else. There, she moves her head and indicates the satchel.
And
And she
Diana,
can't really
after
move
taking the
much
stone
else
back-
because she's tied up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Diana will take the stone back, and once she does, she's going to look at her again and go, who are they holding against you?
My sister. And as you look and see, this is the first time you really got a good close-up look at her. You see an elven female who has just very, very long blonde hair, and she just seems kind of distraught and resigned to her fate at this point, and the fact that her sister is probably dead.
Diana is going to look at Jacob and go, when you create items, how long do they last?
Relatively as long as they need to. Honestly, it can be up for an hour.
She's gonna look at the woman again and go, can you get back to your boss within an hour?
Yes.
And if you deliver the stone, they let your sister go.
Yes.
If we can give you a fake one, and you help us, I will go with you. I will tail behind you. You give them the fake stone. The moment your sister is out of that building, we will take her and get her to safety.
The chat is going insane right now.
They're like, kill her! Kill her!
We're going to revolt, and I think we may need to kill someone.
I don't know. I think Jacob's dagger needs to go somewhere.
Because Diana's going...
approach her.
What were you saying, Rogar?
I'm going to approach my charm fellow.
Okay.
Because I'm still holding on to so long. That's 1 minute. It
Yeah.
hasn't been a full minute.
No, it hasn't. And
Well, look in
I
my
need you to make an intelligence roll. Just straight intelligence, Rogar. Actually, you could make it. You could make it as since it's your magic. You can make it as a religion check or arcana.
They're all next to one.
It's your magic, so depending on which one it is, you can make either religion or arcana.
You
That's an intelligent roll. It's a 12.
Okay, that's enough because you understand your spell. It was only a 10, man. You don't have to worry. You understand your magic. You are positive that the reason she's being so forthcoming with information is because your spell is on her.
Guys, I have an idea. So
What, Eurydice?
What if we... I haven't told you my name yet. How do you know my name?
I figured you'd introduce yourself by now!
Well, you know what?
Because you did, actually.
didn't.
Because when Diana first met you and they started to talk, Diana introduced herself and you gave your name in turn.
Okay, I guess.
It's not complicated.
Leave me alone!
I'm gonna read that window again that tells you how to pronounce her name.
I will put it on a post-it note and put it on your freaking laptop.
Put it in the general goddamn chat. But I'll do it later. So,
Before I do what I'm gonna do.
what if we follow Miss Archerwoman to her headquarters, and then we kill everyone there?
No, that is not the point of this.
That does seem like a lot of extra work.
The point is just to get her sister out.
Yeah,
The
and
path
then we
isn't-
stab anyone who follows.
The Path... I already know who she works for. It's for a group called The Path. They have this big thing in regards to the stones.
Okay, I think I'm familiar with the path.
Yes, as a rogue, you would know. You would have heard of them, and you would know that. Yeah, they are pretty prevalent throughout the entire continent, as far as you know, and they got a good handle on things. They've got chapters of their guild everywhere.
Does Eurydice know whether or not she's viewed good or bad in the Path's eyes?
I would say she knows that freelancers or ones who are not associated with the Path are generally not on their good side, because they want to have all control of it. They're kind of the join us or die. Or get the, I mean, they'll give you the option too of, if you're a thief and you're practicing in their area, of, well, you know what, you can either join us, you can leave and never come back, you can pay us a tax on everything you take, or you can just straight up die. And it just really depends on the mood of whichever member of the Path is presenting you the options at that point in time.
But that's so boring.
So, Diana, she's
Here you go, I'm embarrassing you in public now.
That's fine. She's gonna look at them and go, we've dealt with them before. A friend of ours, they kidnapped his uncle and used the uncle against him to force them to join. I guarantee you it's the same situation with her. Because she specifically, we have fought before. At least let me get her sister out.
Fine. Get her sister out. Do whatever you gotta do. But if anyone follows you,
then you can stab. Then you can stab. And she's gonna look at the archer again and go, will that help?
I have a better idea.
I kill you.
Rogar, no!
That would be a bad idea for me.
Smart.
They will. You've let one of the others escape. Yes.
Yeah.
He will have seen what happened and that I was captured. We need to make this. We need to make this look plausible. If you are to help, if you are to help me get my sister out, if you are to help me get my sister out, if you truly mean it, then I have an option.
I want to help.
Do you work with Taylor?
Rogar, not now!
I need to ask.
I don't care at the moment.
No, I do not.
I'm gonna kill her then if she doesn't ask.
No, I do not.
Okay, cool.
But if I have used up all of my resources, if we rest for a bit, perhaps an inn, I can tell you more about what happens and tell you how to get where we're going, and perhaps we could do what they are good at and set up an ambush so that I can give them this fake that you say you have and get my sister out of there safely.
Spell have worn off by now?
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of rude. I had many questions.
Well, no, you can ask your questions.
Here's the question.
Well, hold on.
Can I roll insight?
In a moment. Rogar, you can ask your questions, because it was your spell.
Yeah, that's my damn spell. Back off.
Sorry, I'm more concerned about actually getting things done.
I do questions.
I just wanted to roll an insight check to see if she was lying.
That's what I was going to say. Can I roll an insight check to see if she's being truthful with us, even after the spell has worn off?
You can, but let's go back to Rogar first, because this would be during the spell. Let him do his part.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my shit.
Just no killing.
Yeah, I'm gonna look her. Stabs her. Whoops. I'm gonna cup her face with my mage hand. I'm gonna cup her face with my mage hand. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch her. It's disgusting. I'm gonna look directly into her eyes. I'm gonna like, tell me about your sister. Right now, you have 15 seconds to make me not want to harm you.
Oh.
She is.
Hurry.
She is.
You're talking to Eurydice right now.
Yeah.
Shut up.
She is my twin. She is not one,
I'm going to
however...
smack you, Jacob, I swear to God!
She is not one, however, to... she's not much of a fighter. She took the route of scholarly studies and the cloister. She is a priestess of Saloon.
Sorry.
Is Saloon on good terms with Paylor?
Yes.
So Saloon is the goddess of
this?
the moon.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's literally the goddess of the moon, and she represents all travelers, adventurers, everything of the like.
Yep.
So in a way, a secondary light?
Yeah.
So,
her and Paylor, or Saloon and Paylor, are almost like mirrored entities. They are both on the side of good. They are both on the side of light and truth, just in different ways.
Cool.
And they're not really like co-entwined. It's like one's over here and one's over there. They're just two sides of a coin.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. But yeah, as I'm staring deeply into her eyes, I'm gonna say, who do you worship?
Saloon, as my sister
Son.
does. But she took the
Oh goodness, buddy.
she took the path of a priestess.
Yeah, okay, yeah, priestess. Cool. Well, how about you worship?
Not now, Rogar.
Let him finish.
This is the only chance for the game. Give, oh shit, I don't have the name. Insert religion name here.
For Palor?
Definitely not him. Well, yeah, I'm revamping him. Yeah. Why don't you, switch over to the new Paylor?
Or you could just leave her alone?
It's gonna be so much better.
No,
for
Diana's gonna
everyone.
point at Rogar and go, no, I've already dealt with one religious fucking fanatic. We're not doing this right now.
It's so worth it. I'm gonna try to persuade her to begin
I don't
worship.
care.
Hey, it's his turn. It's his turn.
Yeah,
Chill out.
it's my turn. Chillax, man.
So,
Hey,
go-
I have a question. Because
Hold on.
he's technically having her under a spell. Can't I use counter charm?
yes, but let's let him have his turn. So, go ahead and roll your persuasion.
Alright, and because she is charmed by me, I do roll with advantage.
Mhm.
Again, can I use counter charm
Let's let
at this
him.
point?
Oh, it does not matter. The first roll was a nat 20, the second one was a 12.
Okay. She's
This is
So 27.
okay. She says, "I suppose it is something I could consider, but I'm really more concerned about my sister at this point in time. But I could definitely, we could talk more later."
As long as you worship me, I
Are
see
you
a purpose
done
to
now?
save your sister. No, I'm not done. I see a reason to save your sister. So, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
we'll have-
religious
we'll have our
gain is
moment.
always a reason to save someone's life.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
definitely.
depending on the person, yeah.
Yeah, I come from a very religious family, and we saved many people.
Oh, I don't really like religion, but I've got this dipshit who
Well,
keeps
you know, religion
things.
doesn't save your life. So,
he thinks himself a god. But no.
The point is to
Alright.
save the girl, not for ulterior motives.
No, but that's why I want
How do
to
we
kill
check-
someone, so that I can give their lives to that dipshit who's...
Am I the only one that actually cares about the person and her sister? Am I the only one?
I
I care
care.
now.
No!
Well-
You don't fucking count! The only reason you're doing this is for religious gain!
Who, me or him?
I mean, we're both kind of do it for religious gain.
Well, I'm only doing...
Wait. Wait, can I notice that she's a warlock after saying that?
You know what?
And maybe a cleric.
With the Spider-Man thing. And
Paladin. I
Give
look
me
over, I'm like,
Something.
give me an Arcana check.
oh my god.
Can I notice that he's a warlock?
Arcana check. Give me an Arcana check. Both of you.
Minus 1, just 16.
19.
Care now?
Okay.
I mean, 20.
You both recognize that there is something going on that between both of you that you are familiar with. You see a little bit of spark of yourself in each other.
And then just the Spider-Man thing. Point.
Wait,
I look, I guess you're just a side eye and give her a thumbs up. I'm like, yeah, you're good on my
And
part.
honestly just looks at him just like, no.
Don't worry. Well, no, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it is time for that insight
and
check.
myself.
Okay. It is time for that insight check, Diana.
Yay!
Automatic
Everyone,
advantage
go.
on insight, so I can roll
Yep.
twice.
Yep.
12.
Hey, I want to roll insight too. I'm proficient in that.
I don't know why I don't.
Okay. The first roll was a 22, the second one was a nat 20 at 25.
Okay. if anyone else who wants to roll insight can, at this time.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Just heaving.
A 10?
Yeah, I got a 6.
Renaissance is just like holding her stomach, just like, don't mind me, I'm also slowly bleeding out.
Oh! I guess I'll focus on healing now.
Okay.
Out of 14.
14, okay. Diana, you definitely think that she is being on the level with you guys. She is being straight with you guys as far as you can
Even
tell.
after the spell wears off?
Yep.
Okay. So, once she talks about that, Diana is going to, alright, we will find an inn, but don't take it the wrong way if we have to keep you tied up in case they're still watching you.
I totally understand. In fact, I was going to suggest that because they have eyes everywhere.
So,
And I
but
don't
we,
trust you yet.
we
I'm
will
always-
get your sister back.
Okay? So
Yes.
you guys end up then heading to the inn down the road and find yourselves a room course, to basically have some privacy and discuss and rest a bit and come up with your plans. And while you are resting, you guys can take it depends what you want to do. I'll allow you to take a long rest if that is what you so desire.
Long rest. I'm at 9 hit points.
Well, you can still heal
I
up
mean,
on the rest.
Yeah, I can slap one.
Yeah, and I've also used
your
one of
wounds.
my only 2 spell slots to Misty Step. So
Wait,
And I need to get some
what?
spell slots back too.
Yeah, you're a warlock. We get them back after a short rest.
really cool. Okay.
Okay, but I need to do a
I
long.
burned mine.
I have to do a long rest to get one of my rages back, but I've got like 3 of those that last 10 rounds. So
Okay, but I also used 3 of my highest spell slots, which I need back.
She actually tells you her name too. Her name is Fayella, and she says that she could actually use a long rest as well. And if you wanted to keep her tied up, fine. But she's been trailing you guys for days and is exhausted.
Aww.
Diana, because she has to stay tied up, she's still gonna help her, feed her and shit,
Yeah.
because apparently I'm the only one with a heart right now!
So go ahead, and this is what we're gonna do. I want everyone go ahead and give yourselves a long rest.
Oh,
And
sweet.
while you are doing that, everyone level up to 8.
Finally.
And while you guys are leveling up to 8, chat, it is time. It is time for our giveaway. So this is how this is going to work. Okay. I'm going to give you.
Why did I change him from level 7?
I am going to give you a keyword. You will type the keyword into chat if you want to participate in the giveaway. Okay. Type it in once and only once, because if you type it in more than once, you will automatically be disqualified by the Nightbot that's doing our giveaway.
I'll come in there in a second.
So, here we go. I got this in here. So, here is the keyword. The keyword is bridge. All one word, lowercase. BRIDGE. Bridge. Okay? So, anyone who wants in on that giveaway, that is your keyword. So, make sure you type that in. Okay? Bridge. And that will get you a chance for our lovely official TOGG dice bag. And let me show that to you guys again real quick just so you can see it. So it'll be this official TOGG dice bag and the silver and purple sparkly metal dice. You can see actually Jacob's held his up a couple times to the camera with it when he's got nat 20s. There's Rogar's, the players. They have these. These are from Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. This is an awesome set. And
Pretty nice.
Yep, and what I am going to do is, in just a few minutes here, I will go ahead and run the contest, and Nightbot will pick at random who gets to be the winner. And then I am going to send you a whisper. Okay, with to the winner, whoever that is, we'll see it. I'll send a whisper with the instructions on what you need to do next at that point, so that we can coordinate and you can get your prize sent out to you, so you'll be all set that way.
I have uncanny dodge now.
Alright, so...
Still doing things, hold on.
Now I can just yell, uncanny dodge!
Right.
Uncanny dodge.
So right now we have 6 people in the contest. So anyone else who wants to be a part of it. Let's see. I do not think Caps is gonna matter. Let me see.
Yeah, well,
Nope.
Oh, just a heads up, guys, really quick. I am going to go to the bathroom and start the pot of sauce. Nick is taking Cooper out, so we're gonna be MIA for like a little bit.
Now is the time to get rid of stuff, boys.
Yep. I am not sure if caps count or not. To be honest, it did seem like it didn't really matter. It seemed like everyone went in there who typed it in, whether they used capitals or not. It has them on my list here in Nightbot of who's all there, and it's got 6 people. Yep. So there we go. So 6. So anyone else who is interested in getting the official TOGG dice bag and a set of really, really nice metal dice, please go ahead and type in the word bridge, BRIDGE, since the party is currently at Bennett's Bridge. That is where they're at. So that is what we will do to see who wins.
Nice silver lining as well as letters.
And
purple.
So, question for the party.
Yeah.
Yep. And while you do that question for the party, I myself am going to take a short little bathroom break. I will be right back.
Question to the 2 people that remain.
Yeah, I only care about you 2. It's okay. Do you want me to hold Shield of Faith? I have never used it.
That is up to you. Honestly, Shield of Faith is you can throw it on somebody else, but it's a concentration spell, so you'll have to hold it. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because
also, top HP boys 34.
God,
Woo!
yeah, I dropped Heroism in place of Command.
That's good. Command is pretty nice.
I have uncanny
So I'm like, do I really need?
Also, I now have sending.
Oh, yeah, I've got the message spell as well.
So Oak is going to be getting messages now.
Oh, good. He'll be. First, he will be very
down for a
confused.
message.
I can send everyone a message, yeah?
Send Rhea a message.
I could.
We haven't even touched the surface of that.
We haven't, and we're going to keep it that way.
Yeah. So long story short, I talked to said person, and I am now in possession of Nightmare.
Aww.
Yeah, and one of the spells that I have can turn Nightmare into like a direwolf.
Nice.
So pretty much imagine Kilala. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You go into battle, and it's just like.
I was thinking of actually taking Faithful Hound as my next spell, but
That is a really good spell.
it is, and it lasts for 8 hours.
That shit's
At the
scary.
beginning of the day, and just
Yeah.
bark.
I have true strike.
Oh, that's really good.
I mean, yeah, that's helpful.
Okay, everyone. I
I
am
guess I'm gonna
I am
pay-
back.
Awesome, we finally did it, boys. We're at
Raffle
20
Smite's
intelligence.
Not that helpful.
Okay, so I am back, and
Hello.
We are getting ready to do our giveaway. We have 8
That's right.
eligible users.
Woot woot.
Okay.
I don't know what spell I want to have.
Alright,
So I just did ceremony for fun.
so we are
do you want?
going to go ahead and run the actual contest here in just a moment. Before we do, I want to let you guys know that we are doing these giveaways this week, obviously, next week, the week after that, and the week after that. So 4 weeks in a row we are going to do this giveaway. And on that last giveaway, okay, on the 4th week, we're actually going to do 2 that night. And the first one of those is going to be the same thing, a TOGG dice bag and the dice. The second one is going to be a little bit bigger. The second one is going to be the TOGG dice bag, the dice, a free copy of the one-shot that I wrote with help of Gregzilla01 on Twitter that we actually did. Man, that was a little while ago. That was like 2 months ago at least, I think, that we played that, at least.
And that was very fun.
Yep, but I will be giving you a free copy of that, which if you want, you can get that on Drive-Thru RPG. That's another way to get it. And a $100 credit on Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. Now, the trick for that last one is that's going to be for subscribers only. Okay? So if you want to get on that one, you need to be a subscriber. So how do I be a subscriber, you ask? Real simple. Klein NF actually just did it tonight. Be one of the first 3 people.
And I've been doing it for 5 months.
Yep, be one of the first 3 people on every stream I do to grab the Hook Me Up icon achievement. You get that Hook Me Up achievement, one of the first 3 people, then I will gift you a Tier 1 sub. Okay? But I'm just doing 3 per stream. So you can get that just by earning enough points. Okay? Alright.
Thank you there, Blasted Brook, as well as,
Yes.
I think it's Gickle?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate the subs. Alright. So, alright, so here we go. We are going to do the giveaway. We have 8 eligible users in it, and I am rolling it right now. And it looks like FL SWAT has won the giveaway.
Hey!
Congratulations!
I throw some GGs into the chat.
Oh, thank you so much, Gickle. That is for the gift sub to the community, to Side Tour. Much appreciated. Alright, so congratulations to FL SWAT. Alright, and I will be sending you a whisper message to let you know how you can get all that stuff. We'll coordinate with you for the steps you need to take in order to receive your prizes. Alright, so continuing on, you guys are now currently all switched around on the cameras again.
I'm in my right spot, so...
Yeah, you're in your right spot. I think,
You're me right now,
Another warlock.
and I don't like it.
yeah, Diana turned her camera off or something.
Actually, no, I joined on my phone.
Oh, I see how it is. So you screwed us up. Okay. So, you guys, are you all caught up now on advancing to 8th level?
I have...
I'm struggling with the spell, but it's okay.
Got 50 feet again, so now I can get a little closer.
Yes, you can.
Just a little. Just a little.
No, I can cast
It's just a lottle. Like a little lot.
Alright, I am going to see if I can once again fix everyone's cameras.
Sorry. I'm gonna be back on my laptop in a little bit.
Okay, well then I'm not
Yeah,
gonna I'm not gonna switch it then. Everyone's just gonna have to deal with it for just a little bit because I'm not
Well,
going
it's
to
okay.
switch it just to switch it back.
There's only 3 people in the wrong spot.
That's okay.
I mean,
Nothing.
does anyone need a wedding? Do we need a wedding real quick? Because I got the spell prepared and I'm ready.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
Here, I'll just do it this way.
Stuff with, oh yeah, those two, pointing to Diana and Jacob is like, yeah, those two obviously need to get together. There's some unfortunate tension between them, and
And it's crazy, almost as Eurydice has no idea.
Well, I only took the spell just in case,
they needed to get married.
well, no, in case my kind of hoping that she, converts, I can make it official.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Dedication. Yeah. She gets to roll a d4 and all of her saving throws.
All right.
Up in the next one, they make a saving throw. Wow.
Okay. So, we are... Okay, see? Switching 2. Let's see if it puts everything back in the right place when you do that.
Oh.
Well, hold on, she's going to come back in.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
What?
I need a shave.
Oh, goodness. Now
And-
that... we're going to 2.5.
Oh!
Yay! It's...
two people now. Oh.
Camera's still
No,
off.
no, you're not.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Okay.
Oh man. That's having fun. I should take 11 to be a rogue. Just add
There
much
you go.
Yeah, everybody's in the right spot now.
Woo.
And Diana's camera's just coming back slowly but surely. All right.
Sorry, I didn't even check my spell list when I leveled up.
No worries, no worries. All right, so
You get the...
you guys got your long rest. You leveled up.
I have no idea what I want, y'all.
That's all right. You can take your time on that.
Eurydice will keep an eye on the archer.
I will also
She only
keep
really
an
needs
eye
to
on
go.
Archer.
Okay. So both
She only needs
Rogar,
to go. And,
Rogar and
like, we'll
Eurydice.
take shifts.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Keeping an eye on her. Threatening to stab her if she ever does anything.
Okay.
Smart.
I can
She's
officially use afflict wounds.
Hallucinatory terrain? Is that what I wanted to do?
possibly. I can't remember. We haven't talked about your spell list in a while.
It was that or polymorph. I can't remember which one.
Polymorph.
That's a really useful spell. I will say that.
You can transform
Really?
enemies into
Some
things. You can
undead?
transfer teammates into something hugely powerful.
hmm
Don't touch me, though.
Alright,
please.
I guess I'll take that. The only problem is it's a concentration. So I can only...
You can use that, and then you can use other spells that don't require concentration.
hmm
A lot of my spells are concentration, guys.
Yeah, but you can. Here's the nice thing: is you could. The nice thing about concentration spells. The bad thing is concentration spells only one up at a time. The nice thing is though, the reason they're that way is because they're usually really damn powerful, and you can still do things like vicious mockery, toll the dead,
Yeah.
and just throw those at will while you're basically completely nerfing somebody. Or completely
No, I
buffing
got
somebody.
polymorph.
Cool.
So that's a good spell. That's a really
You
good
can
spell.
turn yourself into a moth.
Yeah. And then eat a curtain. And
Yeah,
yep.
got it.
Spoiler alert if no one's watched that. Alright, so you guys, Eurydice and Rogar have kind of taken turns
Yeah.
watching the archer fail.
She
And
kind of wants to talk to the archer during her watch.
you can if you want. Anybody can if they want.
Because I want to get more information from her about the path itself. And about Salute.
Okay. Any questions in specific that you want to ask her, or just general information about the path and Saloon and stuff like that?
There is one very specific question about the path that Diana wants to ask. It's, why does the path want the stones?
She says, honestly, I don't know.
Is Eurydice there when they're talking?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are all in the same... You basically got one big room.
Okay.
So...
Eurydice is going to ask, what are these stones?
It's really complicated and not... And this is going to sound rude, the less you know, probably the better right now.
Yeah, they told me the same thing.
Well, that's just rude.
It's not because we don't want you to know, it's just it is safer if you don't.
No, I get it, I understand. But it's still rude.
I'm sorry! But no, Diana's gonna realize something. This is the first time I think we've actually only bought one room at a tavern in a very long time.
Why do you two, pointing at her and Jacob, do you really get your own room?
She's gonna look at her and lift her finger as if to rebuttal. The problem is she can't. She's like, not for the reason you seem to think.
Oh, you've never done anything before.
I've probably slept with more people than you, thank you.
Yeah, that's probably true. I don't remember anyone.
Yeah.
So.
Literally, my job within my gypsy camp was to gain coin. Coin
No,
and
I
item.
meant with him. I meant with him because you just don't seem very open with your feelings.
I second that.
We just left somebody! We do not need another one!
We don't need another what?
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, we have a barbarian now, right?
That's true.
Please tell me you're not gonna start poking at... Please, just don't, please. Please, just don't.
I do have
Okay.
the ability to wed you now, just to say.
Have the ability to what?
To wed people.
Okay.
Married!
The more higher your voice gets, the less I believe you.
Yeah.
She's gonna turn and point at Jacob and go, Jacob, do you feel like we're supposed to be married? To try and prove a point?
And he's got a copper wire out, and he is going to be casting at a 3rd level. He's going to think of his great bud, solid pal, pony man that is somewhere in the Feywild. He's gonna use sending, and he's just gonna sit there. Hey, how it go? This is new. Don't expect a lot of these. I'm just kind of checking up on you. That's about it. Enjoy the elf man? That's it.
Okay. Roll percentile, please.
Can do.
Oh, can somewhere days away from this location, Oak just coughed.
the persistent cough.
They're gone?
Just hasn't been able to shake that cough.
75.
Okay. Alright.
But no,
You-
this
you
poor
hear
elf
back-
woman is just seeing all of us argue.
You hear back.
What do I hear back?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Have you told her yet?
Fucker.
Yeah, that's what I would have said. Hold on.
It's just gonna be pointing at Jacob and he's not responding. She's like, see? He doesn't even acknowledge my existence! So why would we be married?
I'm sorry, huh?
Okay.
Exhibit A!
See, I'm getting the weirdest feeling that denial is part of the relationship process. I don't know where I'm getting this from. I honestly don't. This is like a weird sixth sense kind of feeling. I don't think I've ever been in a relationship before, but I'm pretty sure denial is a huge part of the process.
If you've never been in a relationship, how do you know how the process goes?
I don't fucking know.
That's very
I don't
inconsiderate.
remember how I grew up, man.
Oh, damn.
Huh.
You know, I
That's
can't.
so horrible.
And she's gonna point to Zeroth now. Because he hasn't
Everyone
spoken a
else.
word. And she's gonna go, what do you think about the entire situation since everybody else apparently has an opinion?
The last barbarian had a very cough. It was very bad. Just denial was left and right. I can attest to that. I was there. I heard it.
At this point, I've been zoned out so long. I haven't heard anything you said. When I'm finally being pointed at and I look at you, I'm just, what?
See? He doesn't think there's anything.
I think
I don't think he's mentally here.
It still stands for the matter of we're not, this isn't, just drop it!
Hold
Right now.
I'm gonna look to the elf and be like, now, what do you think? You're part of this as well.
my
You
God.
witnessed it.
Diana's
don't-
gonna give the
don't
elf
hit
the
another pattern
most
again.
pleading puppy dog eyes.
So maybe I have to hit another pattern you again for the truth.
Oh god.
She looks at you. She says, "Honestly, I am so confused by everything that is going on right now. I just want to, get my abilities back and formulate a plan and save my sister. That is my goal."
Cute.
So I'm hearing a yes. Okay.
That is not a yes!
I have heard of ya.
That is not a yes!
That seems like a yes. If we save your sister, is it a yes?
I mean,
And
it's
you-
not a no.
If that is what it takes to get your help, then yes.
Oh my god!
Okay. Well, I mean, it's technically not a. Oh, well, yeah. I guess that's a way of saying yeah, huh?
And I would have helped you.
We don't need to be married!
The mere chance. I'm just saying, you'll feel a little bit tougher when you stand next to each other.
Like, you don't need to be married
Yeah, 7
if
days.
you want to be in a healthy relationship, but, that's just... If you want to get married, that's fine. If you don't want to get married, that's fine. But if you're not in a healthy relationship, that's no bueno, man.
What are you
There's not
Talking about.
What is a no
a relationship! We're just
Your voice is
really good friends!
You were lying to yourself.
You really are, man.
Have you shared a bed?
Yeah.
not in the sense that you. There was only one bed in the hotel room, okay, and he
Have
wasn't
you
willing.
kissed before?
And she's about to
Have
say
you ever
no. I was drunk. It doesn't count.
Have you ever seen each other naked?
Yeah.
When we first met,
Whoa.
because I thought he wanted to sleep with me, but no, he just wanted to draw me in his fucking book of creatures.
Draw me like one of your French gypsies.
Oh, speaking of which, now that we have a Goliath, can I draw him?
No.
That was a very weird thing. But anyways,
Wait.
Nothing
You're
sexual
drawing, man.
or in that sense has ever happened between us.
have you touched each other? Just in any sort of way?
What?
He literally teleports people. What do you think? Has he touched you?
Yeah. So, yeah, that is very intimate for me, and I do not like that.
It's not intimate for me.
I don't know if you
Well,
haven't
that's,
yet, so...
maybe.
I do not like it.
The moment she hears Eurydice say nobody has touched me, Diana's just gonna smack her palm against the side of
No.
her face.
I
And go,
meant
there, you've been
Jacob.
touched.
I meant Jacob.
Well,
Yeah,
you
Jacob
stabbed
is very
or tried
touchy
to
with
stab
everyone.
the last person who tried to touch you. So I just, you know,
No, I
on the
wasn't.
ground.
Not a very
That was because they were
committed
trying to
relationship.
kill me, and because I didn't get the money that I wanted. So
Well,
You
have-
do look like you would
know
just
you
stab
were-
us for fun.
they do.
That
To
last-
the elf, please, instead of my apparent non-existent romantic relationship
Oh,
that's
yes.
not actually there.
It is there. But on side note, yeah.
Oh my god.
Young elf.
And she's just gonna point at the elf now and go,
Okay,
so you don't
Here-
know why they want the stones?
Diana.
No.
Here's the real question. Here's the
Okay.
real question.
Oh my
Have
god.
you slept with many people recently? Who, like anyone? Slept with anyone recently?
I mean, the last person I tried to sleep with was his brother, but that didn't actually happen. And she's just gonna point at Sarah.
Anyone.
Yeah, but did
Oh,
it
his
happen?
brother. I thought you meant Drake's brother.
Oh, that would have been very strange.
You have not had intercourse. You're supposedly this master of intercourse. But you don't do it anymore.
I don't have a lot of chances.
God, I just don't believe this.
Well, you got a
Do you
chance
want
right
me
now.
to fuck you just to make a point?
No, please no.
Oh god.
I do not like people like that.
Like
No,
Oh,
never
look.
touch
really
anything
touching him. I
like that.
wouldn't think he would want that at all.
I mean, you got
I
some
only
time right
touch
now.
phone.
We can keep an eye on this elf. You can go do whatever you want, whomever you want.
Maybe you and Jacob should go ahead and solidify this. And then you'll know for sure. Someone told me that once.
I'm about
Hey,
to go
hey.
get my own room.
Very awesome.
Great. You want to get a room?
Diana's gonna look at Zara and go, save me. Please.
And then Eurydice's gonna whisper to Rogar, Rogar, do you know Zone of Truth?
I can fake it. I can fake it for sure. I could technically hypnotic pattern, but that's a little bit extra. But I do. That's my version of Zone of Truth.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna
the-
go get
You
another
try
room for
that.
the
I
night.
dare
Okay.
you. No, I actually dare you. I want to see if
The-
that would work.
the elf kind of looks at you, Zeroth, as you start to kind of get up and walk towards the door. And you notice she's kind of got a pleading look on her face of like, please take me with you.
I'm
Hey.
sorry. You're in conversion mode. I have to watch you very carefully.
And
I
But
can
no,
just
Diana's-
pick the elf up and just put her on my shoulders and walk out that room, and no one's gonna stop me.
None of us will. I sure shit won't.
And
What's my athletics? Well, I can
But no,
lie.
Diana's just gonna look at Zara and go, I was talking to her.
But you can talk to her in a different room, but I'm leaving.
You do realize we're all going to follow you. We all want to talk
That's
to
I'm
you.
not. I'm
fine.
gonna
That's
sit here,
fine.
'cause
I
I'm
can just
tired.
go outside if I wanted to.
She's gonna look at Jacob now, though, and point at him and go, why aren't you arguing?
What am I?
He's accepted the fact. It's okay.
There's no point in arguing when
Hush, boy.
it's just going to be constantly attacked. So stop letting it bother you. That's simple.
he's accepted the fact that he loved you. It's so sweet.
Do they have to be willing? Let me see if the spell says they have to be willing. Ah, damn it. They must be
No
willing.
means no.
yeah. So
I don't know that.
So, Zeroth, you are now downstairs at the main desk
Lady,
with an elf girl over your shoulder,
Extreme bondage.
and the innkeeper is standing behind the desk and sees you and looks up at this huge Goliath
Yeah.
with this little elf girl over his shoulder.
Oh no.
And just says, can I help you, sir?
Like enough.
You kind of broke up at the end there. I heard I like another.
Like another room, please.
Okay, that'll be 2
Already
gold.
It's too late.
Don't worry about the money
Yeah,
conversion right
you've
this moment.
got plenty.
As I say, I don't know where that is.
Yeah, don't worry.
Don't worry about it right this second.
You've got more than that, I guarantee it.
But no,
So-
Diana's gonna
Hold
just
on,
say
not-
fuck it
not
and go
done with him.
downstairs with him.
Okay, well, I'm not done. You guys were all having this conversation, and he took off, so you're going to be a little bit behind. So, the innkeeper takes some money, picks up you, and turns around and grabs a key from a little kind of arrangement behind that's got a bunch of keys on hooks. Gives it to you, and he says, up the stairs to the left, 4 doors down on the right. Is she alright? He points to the elf on your shoulder. And
She just needs to rest.
and she actually kind of turns, kind of looks around a little bit, lifts her head up and says,
Oh, hey.
he says, I'm fine, he's actually helping me. And he said, okay. Okay. And then he gives you the key, and
You left the 3 murderers alone in the room.
off you go to another room.
Diana's gonna, right as he's coming up the stairs, she's gonna, exit the room and see him going. She's like, there you are! I wasn't done talking to her!
Basically, the conversation.
I was sick of the conversation too!
So, do you head to that new room of your own?
I'm going
So
with
do-
him.
Okay, yep.
Float.
Diana follows behind you. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Alright. So, when we get to this place,
I think
How
you're
many-
muted a little bit.
how many and who are we taking down?
And who are you
Well-
asking?
That is to the 2 other people in the room that I know have intent to kill things.
Okay.
That said and done.
Well.
Hold on, I got here.
Well, I could stab a bunch of stuff.
Forget you were good at that.
I could Misty Step behind enemy lines, get behind them, and then just go whack in the light part.
Well, if we can convince enough of them to get around each other, as long as they're within a 20-foot radius of each other, I can hit them with something pretty powerful right now.
Yeah, but I can just take out their rear. And
I can, for lack of better words, burn out their insides and their outside.
ooh, no, that's
Their every sides
much better.
into a pool of green goo.
Yeah, but then I can
Sorry,
get
I
the
was
stab.
mentally thinking about Pelor, the new Pelor, and I completely missed who you were telling. The elf girl?
People, if we need it. Not specifically the elf girl.
No, she's betrayed me.
I mean,
She's a true worshiper.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. That's up to you. I don't really care. I'll be honest.
You've seen me kill someone.
I've watched you kill something that probably shouldn't have died in one hit, but it happens. So I suggest, out of the 3 of us, we don't, we help as much as we can, but if things need to die, things need to die. Because this group is going to chase us down no matter what. If we knock down their numbers, it's better for us anyways.
Rogar, what spells do you know? What spells do
I
you know?
know a lot of stuff.
Anything that would
I'm a
give me...
warlock.
Okay, any
I'm a
fun thing that...
warlock.
any fun things that might make stabbing fun?
Make you giant.
I mean, most of my spells, they're based to help me, so I can, surround myself in darkness.
Ooh, I can see in darkness, no matter if it's magical or
Wait,
not.
what?
I know, right? It's a fun thing.
Oh my god. I would have... Can you hold your hand up for 1 second?
Okay, she holds up her hand.
I mage hand half five.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Someone else who can see into my darkness.
Oh.
So, Diana... Now that she's away from all chaos...
Mm-hmm. Yep, Diana, Zeroth, and Fael are now in another room.
Fael, I thought it was Fael.
Yeah, close
So,
enough.
now that she's sitting with her, she's gonna look at her and go, so, once we get your sister back, what's your plan?
To get as far away from the path as I can. Hopefully we can get back to our home.
Where are you from?
Hold on. Very good question. I need to pull up the map.
Nice.
I'm gonna mute myself up and stuff that's
Where is it? And that's the map I need right there. Come here. Right. And zoom out so I can see. From the kingdom of Veanir, which you would know based on just general knowledge of geography of the kingdoms. Most of you, unless you are not the brightest tool in the shed, then you pretty much understand basic geography. And you would know the different kingdoms, that Veanir is one of the Elven kingdoms, and it lies
Why?
to the west and to the fairly far west and to the south. It's actually borders up against the dwarven kingdom of Kareth, which is all the way in the southwest corner of the continent. And Veanir...
You've been there, kind of.
You've been actually in portions of Kareth, yes. Durngarum is in Kareth, but it is further north of the capital. But Veanir is south of that portion where you've been. And it's a smaller kingdom, but it is primarily thick forests. And they do have a capital city there, and like one other city, but everything else is just kind of open living, free. I mean, there really isn't much structure. They're very open and pretty much just live wherever they want, and a lot of times they like to have a little bit of isolation between themselves and even the other elves, and just enjoy nature and have that surrounding them.
Once she knows all that, Diana is going to just nod and go, about how many are we probably going to have to fight to get your sister out of there safely?
That's a good question. It could be as many as 15 to 20 of them down there. Most of the time, it's closer to 10. But it depends on, who is going in and coming out at the time.
I will admit to you now, I can get your sister. I don't know if I can get you out safely as well.
I'm not concerned about me. I just want her safe.
Once I have her in my grasp, I should be able to get us about 500 feet away almost instantaneously.
If you can do that, and get her to safety. if I survive.
Is there anywhere you want me to tell her to meet you?
Home.
Alright. I will... because I'm fairly confident she's not going to have anything. I'll give her what gold I can to try and make the trip.
Thank you.
The man you had kidnapped when we first met.
Yes. Another unfortunate. I don't know.
They're both safe now. They've managed
Thank
to
goodness.
evade the path entirely, so I don't see why the two of you couldn't. Especially since you know how their inner workings are.
Not as much as you would think. They keep me relatively in the dark, since I am not there by choice.
On.
She nods her head.
If, for some chance, you can't... And they're to the south, right?
What,
Where their... You said their area was? It was to the south?
Yeah, where she is from, yes.
Okay.
Southwest.
If, for some chance, she can't get south, is there anywhere else you would want her to go?
Honestly, I do not know.
Would you like me to send her to mine?
If it's safe.
It's really, really far north, but it's a way. I'm pretty sure not even the path has anything there. I think. Don't quote me on that, though.
As long as I know which way she's gone.
It would be all the way to the northern kingdoms, all the way across the ocean.
Well, I mean, like, once she's out. As long as I know which way she actually goes. So that I can go and meet her.
I'll tell her
if
to
I
go
survive.
home first. I'll tell her to go home first. If she can't, I'll tell her. If she for some reason cannot make it there, I'll have her go to mine. If you don't find her in your kingdom where you come from, you know why.
Very well. That's
I will
agreeable.
talk to the others and make sure they know to make sure you get out as well.
Again, don't
as
worry
best
about
I
me.
can.
I can handle myself.
Yeah, I know, you almost killed me twice.
I apologize.
I'm being facetious.
No, you won't.
To a certain degree, I was. I'm going to go talk to the others and let them know about how many numbers there could be and try to come up with a way to get her out safely.
Okay.
You get some rest.
Thank you. And she...
And Diana will go back to the other room and trust Zeroth to keep an eye on her.
Okay.
And...
Speaking of Zeroth, damn, his camera just went out. And I was just gonna ask him something too. Oh, he's coming back. But is he gonna have us all out of order? I don't know.
Can you turn the camera on? Oh, it's because it disconnected, that's why.
Yeah. He'll be back in a second.
Yeah, we're having some connection issues.
Okay. Well, as soon as he gets back in, then I'm going to ask him something. But
So, anyways,
while I'm waiting on that, I was going to ask you guys. Yeah, I was going to ask Jacob, Eurydice, and Rogar. So, what are you guys discussing at this point in time?
Well, the best way to basically plan an attack, basically.
Yeah. We're pretty much the attackers of the group.
Okay.
Now we are, I guess, yeah.
So
I'm included, yay!
So, what I'm going to say is that you're probably all smart enough to figure out, and especially you, Jacob, because you've dealt with a situation where you had to make some pretty serious plans and do some research for it. Basically, the Masquerade Ball.
Yep.
So, between the three of you, you're able to come up with the fact that we need some info. We need to do some research on what we're getting ourselves into. So, I would say that...
Jacob.
Yeah. I would say that if you want, you guys can decide to maybe go out and gather some information. See if you can collect some rumors or solid information of any kind on
Eurydice,
on the
in fact,
path.
go do that.
Okay.
I was actually going to suggest that you do. You're best working in the shadows, right?
Yep.
Kind of thing. Cool.
I'm also good at working in the shadows.
Oh well, then both you guys, you probably are both equally able to go out there and maybe, I don't know, try like recruitment-ish to see if you can get information out of that. Not necessarily like recruiting people to join us, but the other way around, recruit to join them. Deceive. I know.
Oh, so basically I've got to go find the path and tell them I want to join up with them.
Okay, sorry.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'm really
That
good
could
at
be
that.
helpful.
I will
So-
join the path willingly.
Oh,
You believe that?
that's a little more
See?
than.
I got you.
What did I miss?
You know what? You are really good at this.
Basically, what you missed is Jacob, Rogar, and Eurydice are now, while you are having your discussion with Fael.
Hang on, I need to fix his speaker.
Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, so, you three, you've come up with a plan to get info. So is it both of you, Eurydice and Rogar, are going to head out and try to gather some info?
I will.
Yes,
get
but
first.
Yeah.
I say we do it separately.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely.
They both
okay.
probably work better alone.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll start with Eurydice. What is your plan? Where are you going to go look and start to try to find info?
Eurydice is gonna head to the shadiest part of town.
Okay.
Just kind of, how do I talk to people? God damn it.
You're one now with the talkers. You've improved. Oh, now she's
Just stab. Yeah.
No. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna grab. I'm going to find someone who looks as shady as me, shady as Eurydice,
Okay.
pull them into an alley, and just threaten them to tell me where the path is, or if they know anything about the path.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So roll me
Yeah.
roll me an intimidation. I'll get to you in a second, Diana. You are on mute. It sounds like.
No, I'm not.
27.
Oh no! Okay. You were talking. Okay. So intimidation there.
27.
27.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We got the
So-
flaw.
talkers.
You managed to find someone who is. They're actually kind of hanging out at in the back of an alley, and they're dirty,
There you go.
a little bit smelly. When you're a jet, you're.
Exactly.
and, and as you get close to them, you notice they're kind of turned away from you for a moment, and you notice them pop something in their mouth, and then they kind of slide down against the wall, and they turn and they see you coming towards them, and you can see their eyes, their pupils are huge,
Ah.
and looks at you and goes, "Are you an angel?"
No. I'm a demon sent. I crawled up from the depths of hell just to kill you.
Don't kill me. Don't.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But tell me what I want to know, and the maybe will go slightly towards yes.
Okay. What?
Do you know anything about
The path, the way it winds.
You're getting really close to seeing all your blood on the floor.
The path. And he kind of shakes his head a little bit. He just blinks, and he's the path. They control the city.
No shit.
They control the docks. Yes,
Okay.
the docks a lot. Yes. Like that one big warehouse. Lots of them there. Yeah.
Do you know where they? Do you know where they back on me?
Yes, demon.
Fuck yeah.
Do you know where they might keep someone in prison?
The warehouse, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, warehouse. That's where they all are. That's where they stay. Oh,
Okay.
no. Underneath the warehouse, that's where. Yeah. That's the spot.
Okay.
You follow the path, around the
Anything
back,
else you can tell me, buddy?
around the back, and knock 3 times. Knock. The barrel. 2 barrels. Knock 3 times, 2 barrels. And then the door. Yes, the door goes down.
Is that it, friend?
Friend?
Uh-huh.
I'm friends with a demon.
And she's gonna take out her short sword and just stab him through the heart.
Okay, and he just...
Oh, yeah.
and he is done.
Leave no man.
Chaotic evil characters.
She's not chaotic evil. She's chaotic neutral.
Yeah, but senseless murder.
Yeah, I mean, he gave me what I want, and
Yeah, but senseless
the
murder.
path found out.
Chaotic good can technically be smart too.
If the path found out that he told us information, they probably
But
would
he
have killed
did
him
it anyway, so you
Yeah.
know he's just quitting the process.
Shut up.
Okay,
Plus, I had to repeat the chat.
so now, Rogar,
Yes.
what do you go and do to find out info?
I will go to the bar or the taverns. I'm sure there's some path members there.
Okay, so you head to the taverns, and what do you do to try to get information?
I'll clear my throat and I'll be like, I'm currently lost and I seek guidance. Does anyone know the correct path to go?
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna go ahead and use that advantage that I got earlier.
Yep,
from
okay.
the chat.
So let me mark that off.
Shit.
Okay, that was. Yeah, 18, 19, 20, my die down 1. 25.
25. Okay. So you say that, and then what do? Do you just stand there?
Yeah, I stand there with like my arms up in the air.
A man approaches you. He's wearing a kind of, if you think of like Robin Hood, like what the archers would wear, you know, like a short hood type thing, something like that, like a short hood, a regular tunic, and regular pants. I mean, just kind of a very nondescript, not really high fashion outfit, but a very common style of clothing. And he kind of comes up to you and he says, "So, brother, you seek the light. Let me show you the way. Come with me. We shall discuss things of a religious nature that can lead you down the path.
Yes,
Kill him!
And he
Kill him when you're done!
and he kind of brings you over to a booth in a corner.
To kill him in a tavern.
Not yet.
And then
Kill everyone.
I will follow him.
okay,
There might be some information.
It- he sits down and looks at you and says, in a very hushed tone now, says, "So, you're seeking membership?"
I am. Let's just say the light of Taylor has led me astray, and I seek a new light to follow.
You're not the first Palerite we've turned. Probably not the last. Of course,
I hope not.
we turn
Damn
everyone.
them all.
So what is your specialty?
Oh, well, there's quite a few. I'm really good at passing things off. What I did previously, I can forge some documents. I can make identities for people, you know?
Really, that is quite useful. What else? How are you in a fight?
I mean, I am a trained paladin at the end of the day, willing to break one's oath for the right cause.
Really?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Perhaps you might have the stuff.
I mean,
Sure.
would you like a demonstration?
Not here. But, he kind of looks around a little bit. He says, okay. I'll tell you what. And he slides you a small piece of parchment.
I look at parchment.
Okay. And he says, you can meet the boss and I there. Two nights from now. And we'll give you a little trial run. We have a couple things planned. But on there, that's the first test. Figure out how to get there. And as you look at it, it's not Thieves' Cant. But it is not writing, really. It seems to be kind of a cryptic sketch, almost a puzzle. But you're pretty sure that this is some kind of map to a location somewhere within the city. And based on what this gentleman said, if you will find your way to the right location, you've passed step 1. And then it seems to be that if you complete the mission that they give you after arriving there, that you will be considered for actual membership.
I will take the note and pocket it real quick. And then, I'll be like, I will see you in 2 days.
Sounds good. You need
And
any?
I stand up.
You need
Oh,
any?
go ahead.
You need anything else before then? Minor things. Ask for Euro. Bartender will know where to find me.
Okay, you got it. I'll stand up and I'll, is there something on the table I can touch? Like a glass?
Yeah, there's looks to be a couple, ale mugs that haven't been cleared away yet. They're, sitting there. There's also, a little small candle stand, but the candle's not lit on this table.
Oh, even better. Even better. I will touch the candle, the little tip of it, the wick,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll cast light on it and be like, the path has lit my way. And I'll walk away.
Okay.
Stupid.
Wah, 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 wah. No.
I was hoping to kill someone.
All right. Okay, so Zera, almost. Zeroth. You and Diana are in the room with Fael. And Fael she's getting ready to kind of curl up a little bit on the floor and grab some rest. But she looks up at you for a second. And I have an important question for you. Do you have any tattoos on your body?
Yes.
I assume those would be tribal tattoos, yes?
Yes.
That's what I thought. As she looks at those for a second and goes, I've seen those before.
Well,
Up in Oceanica.
That's right.
There was one of your kind. He was laid to rest. But for some reason, a tiefling woman, she hung around his grave all the time, and it was weird, actually. I happened to notice it because, well, honestly, I was trailing, and she looks at you, Diana, you guys, for many days there, and I just happened to go past this gravesite. Well, the day after you guys took off, I took forever to pick up your trail again. But day after you guys took off, I was looking around for you, and the tiefling was at the gravesite for a little while, and I don't know, it caught my eye, and I was watching her, and she kept going through books. And finally, she said, "Oh my God!" and got up and ran off. And up until that point, I had never seen a smile on her face. But she seemed to have a huge one then. It struck me as so strange. I only bring it up because I've never seen tattoos like that, except for that poor soul, but it was just the strangest thing.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if Diana would put together what Mask was probably trying to look up?
I will let you do. An Arcana. I was gonna say you're not the kind of bardic knowledge bard, so yeah, Arcana will work.
There you go. There it is. $19 plus 4 is 23.
Okay, yeah, that'll do. You figure you've heard of powerful magic that can actually bring back the dead to full life. It is not something that most can do. It is, very, very, very powerful clerics are required for this. And it is something that is not cheap either. I mean, both in the the actual cost of casting spells, but also in the drain on the caster, and even so, the soul of the deceased has to want to return. It can fight against it. And you've heard of such things, and you think perhaps Mask was researching such a thing.
Diana's just gonna sigh and rub her forehead a bit, and just glance over to Zeroth before looking back to Faye, and she's going to just shake her head a little and go, what she was trying is very unlikely. And she'll look at Zeroth and go, the tiefling's name was Mask. She and your brother were as close as Jacob and I are. She's probably trying to bring him back to life. But the chances of it working, it costs a fortune, it requires so much magic, and on top of it, the soul themselves have to want to return. So, if I can send out messages to a couple of people I know to see if maybe we can track down Mask, but don't hold on to hope to that, okay?
Alright.
And with that is where we are going to end tonight's session. So, I hope that everyone who has been watching enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the game, and had fun. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks, everyone, for the follows, the subs, and congrats again to FL SWAT for winning the dice bag and the dice. Don't forget, next week we will be doing another one of these giveaways. So come back in next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another chance at winning the dice bag and dice. I hope to see you guys then. Bye, everyone.